Being brought to you by our Legion Baseball title sponsors, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Legion Baseball on KOFO is also brought to you by Quality Structures in Richmond, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Bank Midwest, Sutton's Jewelry, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, also by Advent Health Ottawa, Goppert State Service Bank, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Corner Market, Agler & Gaddert Certified Public Accountants, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, and by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Croucher Abstract and Title Company, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Beanie's Body Shop, Arvest Bank, and CarStar. Now, from the Diamond, let's join KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman.
And back here at Harvey M. Drake Field as we get set for game number 2 of our doubleheader after Ottawa won the opener 7-5. We welcome you to our pregame show. Arrows Baseball being brought to you by a number of fine sponsors, but most specifically by our 2 title sponsors, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King and also Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. As we get set for game number 2, it will be right-hander Jacob Malm on the mound for the Owls and left-hander Lane Altick on the hill for Ottawa. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball, brought to you by our title sponsors, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic and State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King.
It's summer, and odds are, at some point, your teenager's going to ask if they can borrow the car. Being sure they're safe is your first thought, which leads to your second thought. Do I have enough coverage? Now you're thinking, time to call your local State Farm agent in Ottawa, Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Corner Market, where the community meets for coffee, cafe, or cocktails. Yep, we said cocktails, as in full bar service. Corner Market is a win-win location for coffee, cafe, or cocktails. Open Friday and Saturday, 6 till 10. Sunday through Thursday, 6 till 8 at the corner of 4th and Main.
This is Aaron with Beanie's Body Shop and Repair in Ottawa. All of our repair work is done on-site, body and mechanical, and we've taken the extra precautions to keep our shop and your vehicle safe and clean. Doing what we can for your peace of mind. Call 242-4082.
Here are the starting lineups, first of all, for the Owls. Leading off, playing shortstop, Keaton Mudd. Batting second, the center fielder, Nick Knight. Hitting third, playing at third base, Nathan Fine. The cleanup man is the catcher, Nick Ward. Batting fifth, designated hitter, Gabe Conover. Hitting sixth and playing at left field, Alex Pilger. The right fielder, Ian Davis, bats seventh. Hitting eighth, playing at first base, Jack Kelly. Batting ninth, doing the pitching, Jackson Malm. And the 10th batter, the extra hitter, Brady Lysick. And Joe Schmidt is the second baseman for the Owls. For Ottawa, leading off, playing second base, Ryan Laurie. Hitting second, playing at first base, Aiton Michael. Brett Hadel is the shortstop, batting third. Batting fourth, doing the catching, Antonio Espinoza. Cole Swanson is in center field. He bats fifth. Hitting sixth in right field, Jackson Lytle. Quentin Carver is the third base in game two. He bats seventh, batting eighth, and the extra hitter is Dylan Lloyd. Liam Robertson is in left field. He bats ninth, and hitting 10th is designated hitter Aiden Alterman with Lane Altick on the mound. First pitch coming your way after this timeout. You're listening to Arrows Baseball, brought to you by our title sponsors, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King and Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
Ottawa Chiropractic is ready to help with your chiropractic needs and implementing strict cleaning regimes for your family's health and safety. And speaking of family, Ottawa Chiropractic encourages family visits. Children can experience body trauma from jumping and tumbling, bouncing and bumping, but young bodies may also look to chiropractic care to improve chronic ear infection or sleep disturbance. Find out more. Call for your family appointment today at 785-242-BACK. That's 242-BACK. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 till 6, Tuesday and Friday, 7 till 11.
Kramer Pharmacy knows that right now it's all about safety and convenience. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts reminding you that you can park out front and call 242-0240 and we'll bring your prescription out or pick up your written script to be filled. We also want you to know about our new Saturday hours from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can still get the same weekday service from 9 to 7, and if you still aren't ready to get out and about, you can always take advantage of our free delivery service. Kramer Pharmacy open 9 to 7 weekdays and Saturday from 9 to 2 at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa.
We're ready for action. Keaton Mudd stands in. Left-hander Lane Altick winds and deals. Pitch up too high. Mudd in game number 1 was 1 for 3 with a walk. Fastball, a strike at the knees. Up too high. Across the outfield for the Arrows, Liam Robertson in left, Cole Swanson in center, and Jackson Lytle is in right. Foul back to the screen by Mudd, 2-2. The infield has Quentin Carver at third base. At shortstop, Brett Hadel, Ryan Laurie playing second, Aiden Michael at first. 2-2 pitch is a little bit low. Foul ball out of play, first base side. Antonio Espinoza behind the plate, and left-hander Lane Altick starting game 2. Ottawa used 4 pitchers in the win in the first game. And high ball 4, so a leadoff walk.
Center fielder number 4, Nick Knight.
Now Nick Knight playing center field here in game 2 after catching the first game. Knight had a hit in 3 times up in the first contest. Chopper, high hit to the shortstop Hadel. He'll play to second, but not in time. That ball looked like it bounced off a trampoline there. So it'll be an infield single for Knight. 2 on, nobody out. Nathan Fine will stand in. Fine 1 for 3 in the first game. Left-hander against left-hander here. Pitch a strike. Next pitch is high. Mudd out at second base is trying to gauge Altick's delivery. He's got a good lead out there. 2-0, or rather 1-1 is up and in. 2-1 now. Fisted on in the air. It'll be Carver, the third baseman, in fair territory to make the catch, rather, as the infield fly rule was called. Now Nick Ward. Nick Ward, 2 singles and 2 walks. He has hit Ottawa well in the 3 games the teams have played. Altick's pitch is a fastball at the letters, strike called. Missed outside. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Foul ball, first base side, giving chases Michael, and he makes the catch right in front of the dugout.
Designated hitter number 5, Gabe Conover.
So now 2 out with 2 on. Here is Gabe Conover. Conover was hit twice by pitches in the first game, 0 for 1 officially. Aldick's fastball high and outside. Mudd out at second base, Knight at first. The 1-0 pitch to Conover. Pop foul, first base side. This one will drift out of play. One pitch is sharply hit, knocked down by Laurie, comes up with it, throws to first in time, and that retires the side. So Aldick doing a nice job of working around the walk and infield single to start the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left, and at the end of a half inning of play, the score is Owls 0. Ottawa coming to bat, and we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
Since 1899, Gobbert State Service Bank has worked side by side with friends and neighbors to help shape the future of our community. The Gobbert State Service Bank offers a full range of banking services for every need. The Gobbert State Service Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
I've always wanted to learn another language, so I decided to give Babbel a try, and I really like the teaching method of the app. I started with the beginner lesson on Babbel, and soon you're putting words into a conversation. Each lesson takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and they're all really different, which keeps things interesting. I can't wait to use my Spanish skills in real life. Dos cervezas, por favor.
Now try Babbel free. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a new language today. That's BABBEL.com.
Arrows come to bat here in the bottom of the first. Defensively for the Owls in left field in game 2. It'll be Alex Pilger, in center field Nick Knight, and right Ian Davis. At third base, Nathan Fine. Keaton Mudd is the shortstop. Joe Schmidt at second base, and at first base Jack Kelly. Doing the catching is Nick Ward, and it's right-hander Jacob Malm on the hill. Arrows will send to the plate Ryan Laurie, Aiden Michael, and Brett Hadel here in the first. Ryan Laurie playing second base here in game 2. He was 1 for 2 in the first contest. Pitch from Jacob Malm is chopped to third. Knocked down by Fine. He picks it up, throws to first high, but able to come up with it as Kelly, 1 down.
First baseman number 7, Aiden Michael.
Aiden Michael, the batter. Aiden had a double in the first game, a ringing shot to left center, 1 for 3. Foul ball, first base side, and out of play. Breaking ball outside, 1-1. Line to the second baseman.
The shortstop, number 21, Brett Hadel.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's Brett Hadel. Brett on a couple of times in the first game, 0 for 1 officially. Pitch from Malm. Grounder to the shortstop, slowly hit, Mudd up with it, throws across, and that's the inning. Arrows go in order here in the first. At the end of 1, Ottawa nothing, and Gladstone nothing. We're back in 1 minute, and you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Why is Kansas State Bank your hometown bank? Because the people you know support the people you know, like sponsoring this broadcast of Ottawa Legion Baseball, and by providing SBA loans of over $8 million as part of the Payroll Protection Program for local businesses. Kansas State Bank, proud to be your hometown bank. Member FDIC.
During these trying times, everyone knows that golf is an essential activity. Just ask the pros at Great Life Golf and Fitness. Get out and enjoy an essential round today. Call 785-242-3734 for your membership. Great Life, proud to support Ottawa Legion Baseball.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
For the Owls in the second, Alex Pilger, Ian Davis, and Jack Kelly. Lane Altick worked around a walk and an infield single to lead off the first. Arrows pitching has been much better the last 5 games after a debacle last Wednesday night down in Iola. They played 3 good games in Emporia, only won 1, but much better games. And then the 5 runs in the game earlier tonight, a little bit of a misrepresentation. Alex Pilger will stand in. Right-handed batter, swings and misses 0-1. Pilger drew the collar in the first game. He was 0 for 4. Ground ball down the first base line. Michael will let it roll into the glove. Step on the bag, 1 down.
Right fielder number 25, Ian Davis.
Now Ian Davis, 0 for 2 with a walk. First game went to Ottawa, 7-5. Fastball right through there, 0-1. Just off the outside corner. Pitch down too low. It's 2-1 now to Davis. Lights are on here at Harvey Drake Field. Pitch down to the dirt. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a foul tip. Strike 3 called. Caught him looking. Davis couldn't trigger the pitch right down the middle. And 2 out, nobody on for Jack Kelly. Kelly pinch hit. Grounded out to the shortstop in his only time up in the first game. Chops this one to short. Hadel up with it. And a throw high, but Michael is 6'5", helps a lot. And he brings the throw down, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Owls here in the second at the end of an inning and a half. Still nothing. And we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You got to the game late, and the only place to park turned out to be a little too close to foul territory. But you're not worried. In fact, you watch the rest of the game before you even go check the damage. How can you be so confident? Your auto insurance is with local State Farm agent Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Now that you're out and about again, there's a better chance you may need us sooner than later. At CarStar Ottawa, our lobby is open and we're ready to take care of your vehicle with convenient and trustworthy repairs. Call 242-8916 CarStar. Stay safe and relax. We'll take it from here.
From accounting to income tax preparation, auditing and management advisory, estate planning and sales tax services, even fraud examination. For you, your business, and your peace of mind. Agler and Gaddard Public Service Accountants. Call 785-242-3170.
Arrows, after going in order in the first, will send Espinoza, Swanson, and Lytle to the plate here in the second. Arrows play 4 games over the weekend against good competition at Junction City. 12 o'clock game on Saturday, as the Arrows will take on Newton. Then at 4 o'clock, it'll be one of the Topeka teams, not sure exactly which one that will be. On Sunday, a 2 o'clock contest against Salina, and at 6, Junction City is the opponent. Leading off is Antonio Espinoza, 2-run homer in the first game, 1 for 3. Takes a strike. Big cut, no contact. 0-2 to Espinoza. Way outside with a breaking ball. There's the stretch. 1-2 pitch. Grounder to short. Mudd. Convenient hop. Throw. In time. 1 down.
Center fielder number 27, Cole Swanson.
Now Cole Swanson in center field for game number 2. Started out as the DH, came in through a couple of innings, then played third base at the end of the ball game. He was 1 for 2. Ball's pitch, a fastball high. Those Junction City games will be played at Rathert Field. Big swing and a miss by Swanson, 1-1. 5 games a day up there. Should be some pretty good baseball. Just missed outside. That pitch would have been a strike with the other umpire in the first game. 2-1 now to Swanson. Swings and misses, 2-2. Foul back. Ball set. Another 2-2 pitch. Popped it up. This one may be playable. Kelly toward the dugout along with the catcher Ward, but it ends up out of play over the stands on the first base side. Nothing, bottom of the second. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
The right fielder, number 35, Jack Lytle.
With 2 out, here is Jack Lytle. Lytle hitting for the first time here this evening. Left-handed batter. Takes a pitch outside. Sharply hit past the shortstop into left center field. Base hit for Lytle. So that is Ottawa's first hit of the game. And now Quentin Carver, who will bat for the first time in the twin bill. Gets this one slowly toward the first baseman. The pitcher will cover, and a low throw. Malm dug it out with his bare hand and retires Carver. The play going 3-1. No runs for the Arrows, one hit and one left. At the end of 2 innings of play, we're all knotted up at 0, and we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
This is Margie Hindeleiter, Community President at Bank Midwest in Ottawa, proud to support our local sports teams like Ottawa Post 60 Legion baseball team. It's just common sense to be involved with the youth and their parents in our community. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives. Member FDIC.
Ottawa Chiropractic is ready to help with your chiropractic needs and implementing strict cleaning regimes for your family's health and safety. And speaking of family, Ottawa Chiropractic encourages family visits. Children can experience body trauma from jumping and tumbling, bouncing and bumping, but young bodies may also look to chiropractic care to improve chronic ear infection or sleep disturbance. Find out more. Call for your family appointment today at 785-242-BACK. That's 242-BACK. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 till 6, Tuesday and Friday, 7 till 11.
Do you know if your AC is ready to beat the heat this summer? You can find out by calling Adamson Brothers today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Al's bat here in the top of the third to center the plate. Malm, Lysick, and Mudd. Jacob Malm, the pitcher in the first game at the plate, was 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. Bunted back toward the mound, fielded by Altick. He'll throw to first in plenty of time. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Extra hitter number 3, Brady Lysick.
Now Brady Lysick, 0 for 2 with a couple of fielder's choice grounders back in the opener. Fastball is outside and high. I tell you what, these pitchers are throwing strikes. Of course, that one was not indicative, but they're around the plate. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to Lysick. Outside corner, strike 2. Chopper towards second. Laurie up with it. Throws to first in time. 2 down.
Shortstop, number 12, Keaton Mudd.
Back to the top of the order. Keaton Mudd drew a walk to start the ball game. Was eventually stranded at second base. 2 outs here in the top of the third. 0-0 ball game. Ottawa won the opener 7-5. Altick's pitch is up too high. Line to center field, base hit. Hit number 2 for the Owls. And now Nick Knight, who has the other hit. That was an infield single back in the first. High and outside, 1-0. Kickoff move to first. Back safely is Mudd. Up too high. Count 2-0 tonight with a runner at first, 2 away. When Lytle in right field is shallow, and he is way over toward right center. Pitch down low. Knight was able to check his swing, 3-0. Ball hit down the right field line. People could run for quite a while. Hit to left and deep. Going back on it, looking up, and that ball is going to be off the wall. Here's a runner around third trying to score. Carver will not have a play. It's a double for Knight and an RBI. The Owls take a 1-0 lead.
Third baseman number 18, Nathan Fine.
Batter is Nathan Fine. Fine popped out to the third baseman Carver back in the first. Altick's fastball is inside. Another fastball inside, 2-0. So the Owls have drawn first blood again in this ballgame. They got the first run in the first game, but Ottawa won it 7-5. Fastball for a strike, 2-1 now. Foul ball at the plate. The count runs to 2-2. Down below the knees, full count. Inside, and Fine draws a walk. Second pass issued by Lane Altick. And it brings the cleanup man to the plate, Nick Ward, retired on a foul pop to the first baseman back in the first. This may be a really big hitter in this ballgame ultimately. Pitch down low. Well thrown on the outside corner. Evens the count, a ball and a strike. Missed away. Knight out at second base, Fine at first. 2-1 pitch to Ward. Missed away. And right now, Lane Altick's having a bit of a release point problem. Everything's kind of sailing on him. Outside to load the bases.
Designated hitter number 5, Gabe Conover.
And now Gabe Conover. Thrown out by the second baseman his first time up. And a visit from the dugout. Inning started out harmlessly. Malm out trying to bunt. Lysick grounding out to second, but then Mudd with a single to center. Knight doubled to the base of the fence in left field to score Mudd, and now 2 walks. Pitch to Conover. Up too high. Chopper to the shortstop. Hadel will step on the bag just in front of the runner, and that retires the side. 1 run, a couple of hits. There were 3 left on base. And we'll move to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Owls 1, Arrows nothing. Back in 60 seconds. This is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Kramer Pharmacy knows that right now it's all about safety and convenience. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts reminding you that you can park out front and call 242-0240 and we'll bring your prescription out or pick up your written script to be filled. We also want you to know about our new Saturday hours from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can still get the same weekday service from 9 to 7, and if you still aren't ready to get out and about, you can always take advantage of our free delivery service. Kramer Pharmacy open 9 to 7 weekdays and Saturday from 9 to 2 at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa.
When purchasing or refinancing a home, do you know what transpires from time of application to the day of settlement? Rod Croucher and his dedicated staff will guide you through the process, protecting you against any adverse title claims or risks. Croucher Abstract and Title, 324 South Main, Ottawa.
Hi, this is Chad Bruno, Director at the ORC. We are pleased to announce that we are back to our normal business hours, Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 to 3 p.m., and Sunday, 1 to 4. Some of our restrictions are still in place for safety of all our patrons. Our Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
Arrows come to bat in the bottom of the 3rd, down a run. They'll send to the plate the 8, 9, and 10 hitters, Lloyd, Robertson, and Alterman. Ottawa with just 1 hit. That was a single to center by Lytle in the 2nd.
Leading off for Ottawa, extra hitter number 13, Dylan Lloyd.
Dylan Lloyd is the extra hitter in this ball game. Arrows batting 10. They have a DH who bats for the pitcher Laltic, and then the extra hitter Lloyd. Dylan Lloyd is a right-handed hitter. Jacob Malm back to work. Throws low. Chopped foul over by the 3rd base dugout. Up too high with a fastball, 2-1. Pitch missed away. Now the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4 inside. So Dylan Lloyd draws a leadoff walk. Tying run on.
Number 39, Liam.
And the batter will be Liam Robertson. Robertson courtesy ran a couple of times for the catcher Oshel in the first game, but did not get a plate appearance. Right-handed batter. Throw over to first. Diving back in is Lloyd. Runner goes, pitches down low, and Lloyd's going to steal without a throw. Ottawa had the bunt and run on there, but Robertson pulled the bat back. He had no chance of putting bat on ball there. So now runner at second base, 1-0 to Robertson. Low and away, nice stop by the catcher, Ward. Arrows will rest up tomorrow before 2 games on Saturday, 2 games on Sunday in Junction City. Stretch, and the 2-0 pitch. Swinging, and he swings and misses. Right through there, strike 2 called. Second baseman Schmidt cheating toward the bag. There's a big gap on the right side of the infield. That's the way that Robertson should go here. Curve is flied into right field. Tagging is Lloyd. The catch is made by Davis, and Lloyd will stay at second base. Now Aiden Alderman. Alderman also pitched in the first game for the Arrows, a couple of innings. He was the starting pitcher. Right-handed batter. Hit him on the hands, and he fouled it off. Sign given. Check the runner. 0-1 pitch. Down low. Outside and high. Alderman is the designated hitter. He is batting for the pitcher, Altic here. 2-1 the count to him. Pickoff move to second base. Runners back. We're in the bottom of the third. It's 1-0 Owls. Ottawa has the tying run at second, 1 away. A 2-1 count to Aiden Alderman. Another pickoff play, and this one sails on into center field, but backing the play up was Knight, and no attempt to move to third by Dylan Lloyd. Fastball through there. Alderman couldn't trigger. Now throw back behind the runner, and he's just back in safely. Umpire was fooled by that. He didn't look around. But he got back in before a tag was applied. Now the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball shallow right. Coming hard is Davis. It'll drop in front of him for a hit. Lloyd to third and holding. And runners at the corners, 1 away for Ryan Laurie.
Second baseman number 19, Ryan Laurie.
Laurie thrown out by the third baseman Fine his first time up. Stretch by Malm, and his pitch. Runner goes from first to pitch all the way back to the screen, but it bounced right back to the catcher Ward, so no chance for advance by Lloyd, but now Alderman at second base, and that's important because that really cuts down on the chance of a double play ball. Grounder back to the mound. They'll throw behind the runner at third. Now they have him in a rundown. And Lloyd slips, and he'll be tagged out by the catcher. Play goes 1-5-2. And it'll be up to Aiden Michael. Aiden lined hard to the second baseman his first time up. Man, you just cannot make those kinds of base running mistakes. Inside, 1-0. Alderman out at second, Laurie at first, 2-way. Inside. And another pitch inside, 3-0. Wind has died down a lot. Not much of a breeze here. A little bit still blowing from right field to left field. A strike, and Michael was taking all the way, 3-1. Big gap in right center. Outside, ball 4, and that will load the bases for Brett Hadel.
Shortstop, number 21, Brett Hadel.
Hadel out on a bouncer to the shortstop back in the first. Stretched by Malm, and the pitch. Slowly hit ground ball, speared by the pitcher. Malm from his knees throws to first, and the ball gets past Kelly, and 2 runs are going to score. Now Michael's going to try to score, and he's going to make it. Well, Malm tried to throw Hadel out from his knees and threw low, and Kelly couldn't pick it up, couldn't get it. It rolled into foul territory, and 3 runs score on the play. Arrows now up 3-1. Antonio Espinoza will be the batter. Ball hit in the air to center and deep. Back is Knight, reaches up, and a nice over-the-shoulder catch about 10 feet in front of the fence. Arrows done here in the third, but they scored 3 unearned runs on 1 hit, 1 big error, and 1 left on base. At the end of 3 innings, the score is Arrows 3, Owls 1, and we'll be back after a minute break. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 103.7 FM and 1220 KOFO.
For Sutton's Jewelry, customer service during the COVID-19 crisis actually means customer safety. That's why they closed their doors for 2 months, a first in their 70-year history. And while they're still taking every precautionary measure to keep you safe, their doors are now open and they're ready to serve your jewelry needs. Stop in and celebrate with savings throughout the store, including Vera Bradley bags and gifts. Everyone at Sutton's Jewelry has missed providing that customer service to you. So stop in. They're now open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 5:30, Saturday, 10 to 2. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main. Advent Health Ottawa is keeping you safe by having all team members and visitors wear masks, practice social distancing strategies, taking temperature checks, and utilizing enhanced deep cleaning procedures. Your assistance and understanding are greatly appreciated because at Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
Since 1899, Gobbert State Service Bank has worked side by side with friends and neighbors to help shape the future of our community. The Gobbert State Service Bank offers a full range of banking services for every need. The Gobbert State Service Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Arrows have a new pitcher here to start the fourth. It'll be right-hander Carson Hine. Lane Altig goes 3 innings, allows 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He walked 3, did not strike anybody out. Hine will face Pilger, Davis, and Kelly here in the fourth. Arrows with 3 unearned runs, big throwing error by the pitcher, Malm. And just as was the case in the first game, Ottawa fell behind 1-0 and now lead 3-1. Ottawa won the first game 7-5 ultimately. Alex Pilger, the batter, out to the first baseman unassisted his first time up. Hine's pitch is a fastball up and in. There's a fastball for a strike, 1-1. One pitch is line to left, base hit.
Right fielder number 25.
So Pilger on. Batter's Ian Davis. Ian Davis called out on strikes his first time up. Swing and a foul ball out of play over the first base dugout. Safe lead at first for Pilger. Outside corner, strike 2 called. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
First baseman number 17, Jack Kelly.
1 out. Now Jack Kelly thrown out by the shortstop his first time up. Pitch down low. Arrows on top, 3-1, top of the 4th. Runner at first, 1 out. Slowly hit ground ball back to the mound. They'll play to second base. Out there, back to first. It's a double play. No, they call the runner safe at second. The throw pulled Hadel off the bag.
Pitcher number 7, Jacob Hall.
So the play ends up going 1-6-3 to retire Kelly. Runner at second base, 2 outs. And here is Jacob Malm. Kyle Altig just wanted some clarification. Hine knew he had time to try to turn a double play with Kelly running, but the throw just to the first base side of the bag, and Hadel couldn't keep the foot on the base. Malm out on a bunt attempt his first time. Showed bunt there and took a pitch outside. Carver even with the bag over at third. Again, Malm showing bunt, pitch outside, 2-0. Fastball for a strike. Reaching for it, Malm fouls it back to the screen. And that will even the count, 2-2. Two pitch, swing and a foul back to the screen. Just got a piece of it. Pilger, the runner out at second base. Curve off the glove of Espinoza. Runner trying for third. He's going to make it. So now the count is full with Lysick in the on-deck circle. Little looper over the head of the pitcher. That's a tough play, and everybody will be safe. Down the line is Pilger to score to make it 3-2.
Extra hitter number 3, Brady Lysick.
So now Brady Lysick will bat. Thrown out by the second baseman Laurie his first time up. And a strike over the outside corner. Strike 2, outside corner at the knees. Pretty good lead at first base for Malm. Popped it foul. This one will get out of play. Still 0-2. And the pitch. Hit into shallow right, and that'll be Laurie just on the outfield grass to make the catch to retire the side. Al's come up with a run, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. Check that, one run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th now. Ottawa 3 and Gladstone 2. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
This is Aaron at Beanie's Body Shop and Repair in Ottawa. We're open for business as usual, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We know times are tough, so if it helps, we'll come pick up your vehicle for maintenance repairs and then return it. Call Beanie's Body Shop and Repair, 242-4082.
It's summer, and odds are, at some point, your teenager's going to ask if they can borrow the car. Being sure they're safe is your first thought, which leads to your second thought. Do I have enough coverage? Now you're thinking, time to call your local State Farm agent in Ottawa, Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
The Arrows lead is 1 now as they come to bat in the bottom of the 4th. It'll be Swanson, Lytle, and Carver. And if anybody gets on, Dylan Lloyd. Cole Swanson will lead things off. Cole struck out swinging his first time up. Ground ball to second. And a bad hop, and Schmitz will boot it, and Swanson will be on the air. I shouldn't say really a bad hop. He kind of let the ball play him. So leadoff man is on. Here is Jack Lytle.
35, Jack Lytle.
Lytle is single to center his first time. Called strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Fastball upstairs. Runner leads away from first. The 1-2 to Lytle. Down low. And that pitch high, and now the count is full. Hit in the air, back of the bag at third. That's a tough play. It'll be Mudd, the shortstop, ranging far to his right, and then he dropped the ball, and everybody will be safe.
Third baseman, number 5, Gladstone.
I'm going to ask my colleagues in the box what they think about that. Error or hit? Okay, I'm all right with that. As I'm going to say it's an error on the shortstop. He got there in plenty of time. Here's Quentin Carver. Rolled out to the first baseman his first time up. Pitch up and in. So a couple of errors to start the inning, and Ottawa has something going. First and second, nobody out. Third error of the ball game against the Owls. Carver takes a called strike. Swing at a high fastball. He foul tipped it into the glove of the catcher, Nick Ward. It's 1-2. Line drive to the second baseman, and back to second base, and he will be safe. Schmidt took a couple of steps toward the bag before he tried to flip to Mudd, and Swanson was able to just get back in safely. Dylan Lloyd stands in. He walked his first time up. Now Malm will step off the rubber. Hit to center field. That's well struck. Going back on it is Knight, and he reaches up, and he one-hands it, and now throw back to second base, and back safely again is Swanson. Boy, that's two fine catches in deep center field by Nick Knight, because Lloyd gave that one a ride. So now 2 outs, and it's going to be up to Liam Robertson. Liam flied out to the right fielder back in the third inning, 0 for 1. Inside. Boy, 2 balls hit right on the money, but nothing to show for it. Inside and hit him.
Designated hitter number 8, Aiden Alderman.
That'll load him up for Aiden Alderman, who singled to right back in the third inning. He came around to score. Well thrown on the outside corner, 0-1. 3-2 Arrows looking for more here in the bottom of the fourth. Fouled it back, had a good cut, maybe a little bit late. And the count now 0-2. Struck him out with a fastball. And the Arrows out here in the fourth. No runs, no hits. 2 errors and 3 left on base. So we played 4. It's Ottawa 4, and the Owls are Ottawa 3, the Owls 2. We're back in a minute. This is Arrows baseball on KOFO.
Do you know if your AC is ready to beat the heat this summer? You can find out by calling Adamson Brothers today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
You've been isolated too long. Great Life Golf and Fitness says get out and enjoy a round of golf or beat the heat with a state-of-the-art workout at Great Life Fitness Center, downtown Ottawa. Call 785-242-3734. Great Life, proud to support Ottawa Legion Baseball. Ottawa Chiropractic is ready to help with your chiropractic needs and implementing strict cleaning regimes for your family's health and safety. And speaking of family, Ottawa Chiropractic encourages encourages family visits. Children can experience body trauma from jumping and tumbling, bouncing and bumping, but young bodies may also look to chiropractic care to improve chronic ear infection or sleep disturbance. Find out more. Call for your family appointment today at 785-242-BACK. That's 242-BACK. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 till 6, Tuesday and Friday, 7 till 11.
Still 3-2 Ottawa. We move to the fifth inning. Top of the order up for the Owls, Mud, Knight, and Fine. Carson Hine gave up a run in the fourth inning, unearned. Runner moved up on a pass ball and ended up scoring on an infield single.
Leading off for Oak Park, shortstop, number 12, Keaton Mudd.
Keaton Mudd will lead things off. He singled in the third, walked in the first. Pitch to Mudd, fouled out of play. Now the 0-1 pitch. Grounder to second. Laurie up with it, throws to first in time. There's one away. Now Nick Knight, who doubled to left his last time up, he's also got an infield single, 2 for 2. Hines' pitch is a fastball high. Low and outside. 2-0 tonight. And that one actually, behind him, caught a piece of the bat as he was trying to get out of the way, and it rolls foul. Well, a little bit of help there for Hine. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Two pitch, way outside. He tried to overthrow that one. Checked his swing. The pitch was high, and Knight is on. The batter will be Nathan Fine, who has popped out and walked. Tying run over at first. Safe lead for Knight. Pitch down low. Swing and a miss. Good fastball. It's 1-1. Grounder slowly hit towards second. Laurie's only play will be first out there with a runner taking second.
Catcher number 9, Nick Ward.
And now Nick Ward with 2 outs. 0 for 1 with a walk. We're the top of the fifth. Ottawa leading 3-2. They won the opener 7-5. Line to the first baseman, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We'll move to the bottom of the fifth. Still Ottawa 3 and Gladstone, Oak Park, Owls, whatever you want to call them. There you have 2. And we're back in a minute. This is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
From accounting to income tax preparation, auditing and management advisory, estate planning and sales tax services, even fraud examination. For you, your business, and your peace of mind. Agler and Gaddert Public Service Accountants. Call 785-242-3170.
This is Margie Hindeleiter, Community President at Bank Midwest in Ottawa. Proud to support our local sports teams like Ottawa Post 60 Legion Baseball Team. It's just common sense to be involved with the youth and their parents in our community. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives. Member FDIC.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323. When purchasing or refinancing a home, do you know what transpires from time of application to the day of settlement? Rod Croucher and his dedicated staff will guide you through the process, protecting you against any adverse title claims or risks. Croucher Abstract and Title, 324 South Main, Ottawa.
Top of the order up here for Ottawa in the fifth, Laurie, Michael, and Hadel. Ottawa got all 3 of its runs in the third, scoring on a 3-base throwing error by the pitcher Jacob Malm. Ryan Laurie will lead things off. He is 0 for 2.
Second baseman number 19, Ryan Laurie.
Malm back to work. Throws a strike at the knees. Off-speed pitch missed outside. Hit down the left field line. It's a long run, and nice catch being made out there by Alex Pilger.
First baseman number 7-8, and Michael.
Robs Laurie of extra bases. 1 out here in the inning, and the batter will be Aiden Michael. Aiden walked his last time up. He's also lined out to the second baseman. Outside corner with a fastball. 1 strike to Michael. Off-speed pitch high, 1-1. Fouled it out of play, first base side. Missed away, 2-2. Pitch down low. Full count now to Michael. And way inside, ball 4. So a 1-out base runner. The batter is Brett Hadel. Hadel involved in the biggest play of the ball game. He hit a ball just to the right of Malm with the bases loaded and 2 outs in the third. Malm Knocked it down, tried to throw him out from his knees, and threw wildly, and 3 runs came in. Way outside. Michael on his way down to second base as the pitch all the way back to the screen. Arrows lead at 3-2. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a foul ball back to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball is high. Arrows would sure like to pick up that runner out at second base. High chopper. Third baseman knocks it down. Fine tries to recover, and he won't get Hadel. Michael ends up at third base. And that'll be an infield single for Hadel. And here is Antonio Espinoza. He is grounded out. He is flied to deep center. In game number 1, he hit a homer to dead center field, with the wind not helping him in the least. Stretched by Malm. Runner goes from first. Pitch is outside, and Hadel will steal it without a throw. So now not much of a chance for a double play. 1-0 to Espinoza. Swung at a high fastball. He knew he wasn't swinging at the right pitch. He fouled it back. This young man does not get cheated on his cuts. Pitch down low, 2-1 now. Couple of ducks on the pond out there, second and third, 1 away. The 2-1 pitch. Grounded to third, speared by Fine, and now he's got Michael in a rundown. They'll run him back toward third base, and now we'll have tag out of Michael. Hadel wound up at third. That was smart base running there by Brett, but 2 outs in the inning. Fine to his left.
Center fielder number 27.
Corralled that high hopper. And now Ottawa will courtesy run for Espinoza.
Courtesy runner is number 9, Brady Beats.
Beats will run now for Espinoza. The batter is Cole Swanson, who is 0 for 2. Beats takes off, swing, and a ground ball slowly hit toward third. Fine up with it. Throw is in time, and Ottawa down here in the 5th. Wasted an opportunity there. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. At the end of 5, it's Ottawa 3 and Oak Park 2. We're back after this 1-minute break. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 103.7 FM and 1220 KOFO.
At Simple Mobile, you get the no contract advantage. Unlimited talk and text plus 5 gigabytes of high-speed data for $30 a month. $30 a month on a nationwide 5G network and no contract. That's our best deal ever. Shop now at simplemobile.com. Simple Mobile. Out with the old, in with the simple.
Limited time offer ends 9/30/2020. Standard high-speed data allotment on all redemptions thereafter. Compatible 5G capable device and SIM required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. 5G network not available in all areas. Terms at simplemobile.com.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really
Helpful?
very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free blue checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Another change of pitchers for the Arrows. Brett Hadel now on to pitch. Carson Hine will stay in the ball game, and he will play at shortstop. So Hine will end up batting in the number 10 spot as Ottawa will lose its DH. For the Owls, it'll be Conover, Pilger, and Davis.
He remains in the game. He's playing shortstop.
2 innings for Hine. He gave up 2 hits, a run. It was unearned. He walked 1 and struck out 1. Arrows got all their runs in the third.
Leading on to the Owls. Designated hitter number 5, Gabe Conover.
Gabe Conover will lead things off. Conover is 0 for 2, a couple of ground balls. Hale's pitch down low. Again low, 2-0. Grounder to short. Hine charges, comes up throwing, 1 down.
Left fielder number 14, Alex Pilger.
Now Alex Pilger singled and scored his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Fastball a little bit outside. Swing and a miss. That evens the count, 1-1. Up too high. Nobody on base, 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Ottawa on top by 1. Outside corner, well thrown by Hadel there, 2-2. That ball is hit on past third and into left field. So the tying run is on.
Right fielder number 25, Ian Davis.
Guys, I didn't see that. Was that a hit or an error? Hit, okay. Now Ian Davis, the batter, he is struck out twice. Pitched low, nice stop by Espinoza. Tying run on with 1 out. All the way back to the screen. And Pilger into second. Well, you didn't want that. Now a base hit ties the ball game. Low, ball 3. Hadel needs to concentrate on his pitching right here. He's down 3-0 to Davis. And walks him.
First baseman number 7.
2 on with 1 out. Now Jack Kelly. Kelly has been out on ground balls twice. Ottawa would love to see a ground ball right here. Fastball in there for a strike. Down low, Espinoza kept it in front of him, so no advance by the runners. A 3-2 ball game, but the Owls threatening here in the 6th. The 1-1 pitch to Kelly. That ball is hit fair down the left field line. A run will score. Here's another runner heading for third, and the throw is going to be off the glove of Carver, and safe at third base is Davis. So we're all tied up. And runners at the corners with one out for Jacob Malm. Malm with an infield single his last time up is 1 for 2. Bunted, popped up, back toward the screen. It will actually land on the screen. Malm tried to bunt his first time up, was thrown out by the pitcher. Showed bunt a couple of times in his second at bat. So the Arrows have got to be alive for the bunt attempt right here. Foul ball out of play, quickly 2 strikes. Hadel could use a strikeout right here. Another foul ball backing out of play. An RBI single by Jack Kelly has tied it up here in the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Two outs, and now Brady Lysick. Lysick has grounded to second and popped to second. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Lead run at third base. Pop foul, third base side. Carver giving it a look, but he'll run out of room. So 0-2 to Lysick. Stretch. And the pitch. Down low. Now the 1-2. Chopped it foul left of the plate. Owls have scored a run to tie it here in the 6th, 3-3. They have runners at the corners, 2 away. Count of 1-2 to the number 10 hitter, Lysick. Curve, strike 3 called. The inning is over, but a run for the Owls to tie it up on 2 base hits, no Ottawa errors, and 2 left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th, now a 3-3 tie, and we're back after this 60-second break. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
At Simple Mobile, you get the no contract advantage. Unlimited talk and text plus 5 gigabytes of high-speed data for $30 a month. $30 a month on a nationwide 5G network and no contract. That's our best deal ever. Shop now at simplemobile.com. Simple Mobile. Out with the old, in with the simple.
Limited time offer ends 9/30/2020. Standard high-speed data allotment on all redemptions thereafter. Compatible 5G capable device and SIM required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. 5G network not available in all areas. Terms at simplemobile.com.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank. Ready to help. Equal housing lender.
3-3 tie as we move to the bottom of the sixth inning for the Arrows. Jack Lytle, Quentin Carver, and Dylan Lloyd. First game went to the Arrows, 7-5. Tight one here in the nightcap. Jack Lytle is 1 for 2. He has singled and reached on an error. Jacob Malm back to work, throws outside. Called strike, 1-1. Big swing, no contact. 1-2 now to Lytle. Hit in the air to center, long run for Knight, and he will get there to make the running catch. Knight was shaded toward right center. That ball hit to left center, but it stayed up long enough for Knight to run it down. One away. Now the batter, Quentin Carver. Quentin has grounded out to the first baseman and lined to the second baseman. Swings and fouls it back. Breaking ball outside and low. 3-3 tie, 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the sixth. Right through there, Carver couldn't trigger, it's 1-2. Little looper, shortstop Mudd will make the play, 2 down. Now Dylan Lloyd, who drove the center fielder Knight all the way back to the warning track his last time up, has also walked. Foul ball, first base side. Kelly giving chase, but he won't have a play. Want to check that. Is that Conover now at first base? I think maybe it is. Way outside, 1-1. Arrows have just 3 hits in this game. Chopper to the shortstop. Mudd up with it. Guns it across low. And safe at first is Lloyd. So a 2-out base runner. That is error number 4 on the night of this second game, I should say, for Gladstone. It'll get Liam Robertson to the plate. Liam has flied to right and been hit by a pitch. Pitch low. all the Arrows runs in the third inning. Run earned. Let's see if they can pick up another unearned run or more here with 2 outs. Outside, 2-0. Up and in, and Robertson had to turn out of the way of that one. So now a 3-0 count. Carson Hine, I believe, is in the on-deck circle. .30 pitch right through there. Robertson was taking. Lloyd over at first base. And low, ball 4. So that puts 2 runners on. And it will get Carson Hine to the plate. Batting for the first time in this ball game. In the opener, he went 0 for 3. Ground ball headed up the middle. Stopped by Mudd. He'll flip to second in time. Mudd ranging to his left, a nice play, and got the force at second to retire the side. No runs for the Arrows, no hits, 1 error and 2 left. We'll head to the 7th in a 3-3 tie. We're back in a minute. This is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
At Simple Mobile, you get the no contract advantage. Unlimited talk and text plus 5 gigabytes of high-speed data for $30 a month. $30 a month on a nationwide 5G network and no contract. That's our best deal ever. Shop now at simplemobile.com. Simple Mobile. Out with the old, in with the simple.
Limited time offer ends 9/30/2020. Standard high-speed data allotment on all redemptions thereafter. Compatible 5G capable device and SIM required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. 5G network not available in all areas. Terms at simplemobile.com.
I've always wanted to learn another language, so I decided to give Babbel a try, and I really like the teaching method of the app. I started with the beginner lesson on Babbel, and soon you're putting words into a conversation. Each lesson takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and they're all really different, which keeps things interesting. I can't wait to use my Spanish skills in real life. Dos cervezas, por favor.
Now try Babbel free. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a new language today. That's BABBEL.com.
Top of the order up here for the Owls in the 7th. Mudd, Knight, and Fine. Brett Hadel picking up in the 6th inning, gave up a run. Worked out of a 1st and 3rd 1-out jam by striking out both Baum and Lysick. Keaton Mudd in this one is 1 for 2 with a walk. He had a single back in the 3rd inning. Pitch from Hadel is a breaking ball, a little bit high. Foul ball out of play, first base side. Arrows with 2 games on Saturday, 12 and 4. 2 games on Sunday, 2 and 6 in Junction City. Pop foul, and Espinoza over, but he will not have a play. Now the 1-2 pitch. Slow curve is popped up into shallow left center. Long run. It'll be in for a base hit. Nobody could get there. Robertson and Swanson both giving chase. The ball fell in between the 2 of them and Hine, so the lead run is on with nobody out. Now Nick Knight, the batter. 2 hits and a walk. Bud gets his lead. Hadel's pitch, fastball high. Eight hits now for the Owls. Quick throw to first, runner back. One 0 pitch is inside. And now a balk is called on Hadel. Well, that doesn't help the situation. They'll say that Hadel came set high and then brought it down a little bit further. Two and 0 the count tonight, whose job is to make sure that runner gets to third base. Pitch low. .30 delivery. Called strike, hit the outside corner. Pickoff move to second. Ooh, just back in safely. Mudd almost tagged himself out right there, but had his foot on the bag. Boy, that throw by Hadel was right on the money. 3-1 pitch, swing and a foul ball. Well, a strikeout right here would be nice. Let's see if Hadel can come back from 3-0. Foul ball out of play. Mudd out at second. He singled into shallow left center and was reached second on a balk. Ball 4 inside. Hadel has done this a couple of times. He looks at the runner at second base, doesn't concentrate on the catcher's glove, and he threw inside on a 3-2 pitch. So 2 on, nobody out. Here is Nathan Fine, 0 for 2 with a walk. Ottawa looking bunt here. Pitch is high. Way inside is 2-0. Now Espinoza out to have a word with Hadel. He has got to make a pitch right here. The 2-0 to Fine, and it's high. Strike called. Big pitch coming up right here. He'd like to make Fine swing at this one. He does. He swings and misses. Well, now a full count with Nick Ward on deck. Long look at second, and Hadel will step off the rubber. Foul ball out of play. Count remains full to fine. Again, the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball in left center. That one is going to get down. It's in for a hit. One run will score. I'm sorry. The runners had to wait to make sure the ball wasn't going to be caught, so they end up with the bases loaded. And here is Nick Ward. And that might do it for Hadel right here. So the Arrows will make a pitching change here in the 7th with the score tied 3-3, and we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
More than 100,000 Americans have died of the coronavirus, but you don't have to be a victim. Now, New York Times best-selling author and renowned medical doctor Chauncey Crandall reveals how you can prevent and beat the virus. In Dr. Crandall's new book, Fight Back, you can find your real risk from conditions like obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, asthma, and more. Fight Back also reveals the 3 most important things you can do to prevent the virus. Dr. Crandall shares the natural immunity boosters that fight any virus, and he details the drugs that help and the latest on a vaccine. If you have obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, or other conditions, you need to get Dr. Crandall's Fight Back. Newsmax calls it the best book on the coronavirus. It's already a #1 Amazon bestseller. Get Fight Back in bookstores or see the free offer and save $20. Just call 800-821-3000. That's 800-821-3000. 821-3000. Or go online to fightback411.com today.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Aiden Michael is the new Ottawa pitcher. He inherits a bases loaded, nobody out jam here. Hadel moves to shortstop, Hine to second base, Laurie to first base. Michael was not very effective in the first ball game. He gave up 2 runs, but he did strike out 2. He's being asked right here to come in and get some big outs against the meat of the order for the Owls. Nick Ward is 0 for 2 with a walk. Arrows have not brought the infield in at second and short. That's a big mistake. Down low, ball 1 to Ward. They have got to bring the infield in all positions here with nobody out. Fastball high, 2-0. Michael has got to concentrate on throwing strikes first. How hard they are makes no difference if you don't throw strikes. Inside, 3 balls, no strikes. Right through there, Ward was taking. Three-one pitch, called strike 2. And now Aiden will step off the rubber. Ball 4 low. That will force home a run. And the Owls take the lead 4-3. The batter gave Conover. Now the infield comes in. The corners were already in. It was just the shortstop and second baseman that hadn't come in on the grass. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. So one down.
Fielder number 14, Alex Pilger.
And now Alex Pilger. Pilger, after being hitless in the first game, has 2 singles in this one. Down too low. Overthrown. Pitch was low, 2-0. Fastball missed. 3 balls, no strikes. Right through there. Pilger was taking. Ball 4 inside, and there's another run coming home.
Right fielder number 25, Ian Davis.
Now Ian Davis, the batter. Davis is 0 for 2 with a walk. Fastball high. Right through there, 1-1. Buried in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Over but low. And the count 3-1. And ball 4 high.
Designated hitter number 17, Jack Kelly.
Jack Kelly to the plate. Kelly singled his last time up. Drove home a run. He's 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. Now the middle infielders for Ottawa move back. They feel like they've got a good chance at a double play on Kelly on a ball hit to him. Strike 2 on the outside corner. And he just got a piece of it, nicked it foul. Three runs home here for the Owls in the 7th. They lead now 6-3. Struck him out.
Number 7,
2 away, and now Jacob Malm. Malm 1 for 3, a single in the 4th. Fastball high. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Another swing and a miss. It's quickly 1-2. He struck him out, but too little, too late right there. 3 runs for the Owls on 2 hits. No Ottawa errors and 3 left on base. Last chance for Ottawa. They'll come to bat in the bottom of the 7th, trailing 6-3, and we'll be back in a minute. This is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson. This ad is sponsored by the Ted O'Neill Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas. Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma is one of the most common cancers in the United States. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and were exposed to Roundup weed killer, you could be entitled to cash compensation. Bayer, the owner of Roundup, will pay more than $10 billion to cancer victims of weed killer Roundup. Call our weed killer cancer hotline now to see if you are entitled to cash compensation. Roundup has been one of the most commonly used herbicides in the U.S. If you or someone you love has been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and exposed to Roundup, call now. Our attorneys have the experience and specialize in fighting for everyday people to get you the compensation you deserve. If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and were exposed to Roundup weed killer, even if the loved one has passed away, call 800-349-4074 now to see if you are entitled to compensation. But hurry, time is limited. Call 800-349-4074. 800-349-4074.
Arrows have the top of the order up here in the 7th. Laurie, Michael, and Hadel, if anybody gets on Espinoza. But the Arrows need 3 to keep this game alive. Jacob Malm is out for the 7th.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th, first baseman number 19, Ryan Laurie.
Ryan Laurie will lead things off. Ryan is 0 for 3 with a run scored. Pitch outside. Grounder up the middle. Mudd will field it in front of the bag at second and throw in time, 1 out. The infield grass here at Drake Field stopped that ball, and Mudd, with a play to his left, 1 away. Now Aiden Michael. Outside to him, 1-0. Michael has walked twice, and he's lined to the second baseman. Grounder to the left side. Mudd has a long throw across, and he gets Michael 2 down.
Shortstop, number 21, Brett Hadel.
Brett Hadel is the last chance for the Arrows. Infield single his last time up, 1 for 3. Pitch misses outside. And that one broke the catcher's mitt. Webbing came loose. They'll have to get a new one for him. Ball and no strikes to Hadel. Well thrown on the outside corner. Hadel laid off the pitch. It was low. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Up too high, and that runs the count full. unassisted foul down the first baseline. Another 3-2 pitch, and it's low, ball 4. So that will get Antonio Espinosa to the plate. The Arrows are down by 3.
Holmes has reached his 105 pitch limit. He will need to be replaced.
So it looks like the Owls may have to make a pitching change here. Generally, we play Legion rules here, and the Legion rules say 105 is the maximum. Kind of a shame for Malm. He has thrown a pretty darn good game. He has worked his way out of trouble a bunch. Arrows have a runner at first base with 2 outs. Al's coach out having a conversation with the 2 umpires. Kyle Altick wants to join the conversation. So let's see what's going to happen here. Malm will exit, so we'll take a 1-minute break here. Arrows down 6-3, bottom of the 7th, and you're listening to Ottawa Arrows baseball on KOFO.
I've always wanted to learn another language, so I decided to give Babbel a try, and I really like the teaching method of the app. I started with the beginner lesson on Babbel, and soon you're putting words into a conversation. Each lesson takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and they're all really different, which keeps things interesting. I can't wait to use my Spanish skills in real life. Dos cervezas, por favor.
Now try Babbel free. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a new language today. That's BABBEL.com.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. The Army National Guard responds to disasters such as wildfires and floods. They protect us with missile defense, cybersecurity, and civilian support teams for chemical, biological, and radiological hazards. Be there for your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Joe Schmidt comes in to pitch. He pitched the 6th inning of the first ball game, gave up a run. He inherits a 3-run lead here. Ottawa has a runner at first, 2 outs. Espinosa the batter. He is 0 for 3 in this one. That ball is hit hard, but foul past third. Another big swing, and he fouls it back to the base of the wall. 0-2. Fouled it off. Pitch really wasn't a strike, but I don't think Espinosa could take that chance. Another foul ball down the third baseline. Hadel will runner at first. Really doesn't mean much. Important thing is to keep the inning alive. Another foul ball out of play. That ball hit deep to left, and that one is going to be off the fence. Hadel into third. Espinosa digging for second. He'll be in with a double. Well, that will get the tying run to the plate. Cole Swanson the batter. Swanson is 0 for 3. He takes a little bit inside. Popped into shallow right center field, but the second baseman will go out to make the catch and end the ball game. In the seventh for the Arrows, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. Final score, Gladstone 6 and Ottawa 3. We're back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
More than 100,000 Americans have died of the coronavirus, but you don't have to be a victim. Now, New York Times best-selling author and renowned medical doctor Chauncey Crandall reveals how you can prevent and beat the virus. In Dr. Crandall's new book, Fight Back, you can find your real risk from conditions like obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, asthma, and more. Fight Back also reveals the 3 most important things you can do to prevent the virus. Dr. Crandall shares the natural immunity boosters that fight any virus, and he details the drugs that help and the latest on a vaccine. If you have obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, or other conditions, you need to get Dr. Crandall's Fight Back. Newsmax calls it the best book on the coronavirus. It's already a #1 Amazon bestseller. Get Fight Back in bookstores or see the free offer and save $20. Just call 800-821-3000. That's 800-821-3000. 821-3000. Or go online to fightback411.com today.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson. This ad is sponsored by the Ted O'Neill Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas. Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma is one of the most common cancers in the United States. If you or a loved one was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and were exposed to Roundup weed killer, you could be entitled to cash compensation. Bayer, the owner of Roundup, will pay more than $10 billion to cancer victims of weed killer Roundup. Call our weed killer cancer hotline now to see if you are entitled to cash compensation. Roundup has been one of the most commonly used herbicides in the U.S. If you or someone you love has been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and exposed to Roundup, call now. Our attorneys have the experience and specialize in fighting for everyday people to get you the compensation you deserve. If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and were exposed to Roundup weed killer, even if the loved one has passed away, call 800-349-4074 now to see if you are entitled to compensation. But hurry, time is limited. Call 800-349-4074. 800-349-4074.
Well, a tough loss in the nightcap for the Arrows as they blow a 3-1 lead and lose it 6-3 here. Owls jumped out to a 1-0 lead in the third inning, but then Ottawa got 3 unearned runs in their half of the third. It was a 3-base throwing error by the pitcher Malm that allowed Ottawa to take those runs, but that was all the Arrows could muster here in the second ball game. And the Owls came back. They got 1 in the fourth. They got another 1 in the fifth, and they got 3 in the seventh. Ottawa left 11 men on base. They had plenty of opportunities, just could not get the hit when they really needed it. Line score for this one, 6 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors, and 12 left for the Owls. For the Arrows, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 11 left on base. Jacob Malm was the winning pitcher. Loser for the Arrows was Brett Hadel. The team now travels to Junction City on Saturday. They'll play 4 games in 2 days. At 12 o'clock on Saturday against Newton, and at 4 o'clock on that same day against Topeka. On Sunday, games at 2 against Salina and at 6 against Junction City. Hope you can join us by radio for that 4-game series. Here tonight, the Arrows split. They win the first game 7-5, and they lose the nightcap 6-3. And this is Gary Bateman saying so long from Harvey Drake Field.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Legion Baseball on KOFO. Brought to you by title sponsors State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Legion Baseball on KOFO is also brought to you by Quality Structures in Richmond, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Bank Midwest, Sutton's Jewelry, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, also by Advent Health Ottawa, Goppert State Service Bank, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Corner Market, Agler & Gaddert Certified Public Accountants, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, and by